We have 6 different pathways at Syracuse High School to help students prepare for their career goals and post-high school planning. The categories of our pathways are listed here. This is an example of our business career pathway. With this one, it would support these different careers, and these are the related classes that we offer at Syracuse High School, as well as support classes and clubs and activities. Any student that would like to get a certificate in this pathway area, which we call a CTE pathway, they can complete specific classes. For example, if a student completed 2 of these courses, accounting 1 and 2, and then they got 2 full credits in this area with these very specific classes, then they will earn a CTE pathway recognition, which is a certificate. With this certificate, it also gives them 30 points toward their medallion in the business category. And we'll talk more about how to get the other remaining points. Another thing that students need to be aware of is that they can earn 1 medallion per student, and they apply their senior year, and this medallion is worn at graduation. In order to access the pathway information in more detail, students can go to Syracuse High School, Parents and Students, and then Syracuse High School Resources. In this area, we have the pathway recognition application that students will complete, and I will review that now. With the application, it tells specifically what students need. It will be due in 2021, so we'll go ahead and update that. But students are required to have an unofficial transcript, and then if they have any activities that they need to support their application, they will check these. We do have pathway leaders if they have specific questions for each of the pathways. And then the application is this, and basically they're going to highlight the classes that they've taken on their transcript, and they're also going to list them here. For example, if a student were applying for business, they would check this, and then any of the related classes that were shown on the previous sheet, if they were a full year class, they would be worth 6 points. So, for example, if a student took retailing, they would list it here. They would say that it was a year, and then they would get 6 points. If it's a support class, which falls in a different category, then it's worth a little less on the points. And then if they've been involved in clubs and activities, they also receive points for that. And if they complete a CTE pathway, they automatically earn 30 points. Now, once they've earned the 30 points in a CTE pathway, they need to choose different related and support classes to complete the rest of their application. If they have not got enough points, then they're allowed to do some bonus options, which are listed over here. It gives the maximums that they can do. We typically want a student that has taken mainly related classes, but if they have like 35 or 40 points, then we would allow them to do some bonus options. They also get credit for their GPA, which you would list here. And at the end, after you've put the related bonus options, cumulative GPA, and related clubs and activities, then they tally up the points, and they should have a minimum of 50 points. That's how the application works. We also have each of the pathways listed out here. The only one that's different than the others would be the college preparation pathway, and that is where students have taken mainly concurrent enrollment in AP classes because they're getting ready for college. This right here, any of the courses listed in this section are related classes, and then this would be any support classes that are worth 2 points for a semester or for a full year. As you scroll through this, you can see the different areas. One beauty of our pathways is if a student is struggling with what kind of classes would support me if I want to be a teacher, The classes are listed here. It would be exactly what the counselor would recommend: psychology, peer tutor, multiple options there. And we have medical. It lists the support and related classes, performing and visual, science and technology. And finally, we've included an example application on our website. This is a sample of a student that applied for the college preparation pathway. They've listed their courses that they took and their total points. They've checked what things were included in their application. They included their transcript, and they also attached extra documentation. So this student did earn their pathway, and that's an example of the college and career pathway. If you have specific questions concerning pathways, you're welcome to reach out to the pathway leader and or your counselor who can clarify things.